pattern for us the domestic Chinese challenges that the government has with the financial international challenges where they're allowing more investment out from China with this announcement?
Right. So about 15 minutes ago, the government just announced that they've increased the amount of money that domestic funds can raise locally and invest abroad. So that's the first time they've increased that quota in about 3 years, since 2015, when we had the great stock plunge that year. They put in a bunch of controls to stop the stock market from plunging, to stabilize the currency. And with the economy having stabilized, they've slowly started to take some of those measures back.
Is there a
and that's
huge,
what we're seeing today.
John, is there a huge desire to move money out of the country? Like they went from 89 whatever up to 90 whatever. If they doubled the amount, would the money be there to exit China?
There is an extremely large amount of money looking to diversify, to leave the country, to invest in stocks in the U.S., to invest in treasuries, whatever it might be. There are many Chinese investors looking for something other than Chinese stocks and bonds. So there is plenty of demand.
But John, why are they doing this? So is this an effort to liberalize China's financial markets and basically open up the capital account? And are they no longer worried about capital outflows like they were 18 months ago?
That's part of the story. The other part that's important in terms of why it's happening now is they're also trying to bring a lot more capital into China. So from May 1st, they're quadrupling the amount of money that can be invested into Chinese stocks from Hong Kong. We're going to have Chinese stocks being included in the MSCI later in May. We're going to see probably Chinese fixed income included in the fixed income indexes. And so you're going to see lots of money potentially coming into Chinese markets. So as a result, they're also opening the channels that will allow more Chinese money to leave, sort of as a balancing act.
Yeah, and John, I imagine this was basically the pledge that PBOC did to a lot of foreign firms. But does this play into the trade tensions? Does this appease the Trump administration in any way, shape, or form?
I don't think this step was taken specifically with trade or Trump in mind. And I'm not sure if this will help Trump much with his base in terms of if it be farmers or steel workers back in the United States. I do think this sort of rings to the tone of China wanting to be more open and reinforces that idea.